Hi. Can you see me? Hello, Lipika here. इधर लाओ. Hello, Bharat. Can you see me? I can't hear you. You'll have to
Yes,
unmute.
I can see you. I can see you.
Now I can hear you also. Who else is there with us?
Alifia and Anupama is here. Alifia is leaving and she will be back in 20 minutes.
Okay, I only wanted to see if I can get the screen share. Can I try it out?
You
Your
can try.
co-host, you can do it, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
a
you can.
And
try it out.
but co-host is the host, so they can make you co-host. Tell them to do it.
I have already told Anupama because their
No, the
team
4C
opens.
people, a
Yes,
team is here already, so they can make you co-host. Tell the 4C, yeah, these guys there.
Is my screen
4C team,
visible?
please make Bharat co-host, okay?
Bharat, is my screen visible?
1 second, Ji. Yes. Just 1 minute. No, it's not. Give me 2 minutes just. It
Let
takes
me
me 1
tell
minute.
you. Yeah, the
Just
screen
give me
says
1 second. Good morning, Lipika.
good morning. How are you doing, Bharat?
Good, good. Trying to stay calm all the time, but you know, things work at their own pace.
That's life. That's okay. Just see if my screen you can see. That is most important. But he can't see it.
Good morning, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. I can see the screen.
Okay, great. Just wanted to do a tech check and see if as soon as you announce my presentation, I should be able to start off immediately without any hiccups. Should I go to the next slide and see if it's okay? Yeah. ठीक है. I'm good. I'll stop sharing now. I'm good to go.
Fantastic. If you're confident, we too are confident.
Wonderful. Is there any kind of a this thing, or can I go take it on my pace? I know 30 minutes is what Bharat has given me, but how does the audience interact? I'd like to understand. Do they put it in the chat, or is there an interaction?
Lipika.
We would ideally like them to put it in the chat. Yeah, because when it gets onto the audio, it's a little bit time consuming.
Okay.
So if you want any interactions, you can say that you can
Sorry, I was setting up
plug
my
it into the
text here.
chat.
Okay.
All right.
So first of all, Lipika,
For
we
the
are.
Q&A sessions, of course, there can be audio questions and
Okay.
responses to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
But that is
pretty
the
good. I can keep
last
reading
5
the
minutes.
chat. Yes, I can read the chats, and also if I think something is relevant, I can immediately reply.
Yes.
Not a problem at all.
But be aware that we usually do have a Q&A session at the end of the presentation. And people are very interactive. The audience is quite interactive, specifically who are regulars. They put up their virtual hands and say, okay, we want to ask you a question. So just keep an eye on
Certainly.
that. Or else, one
Absolutely.
of the Bharat or myself or Gaurav will prompt you that this is a question that's in the chat, or this is the person who has raised his hand. And accordingly, we can ask them to interact.
Most certainly. That would be nice. That would be good. So I'll definitely keep a lookout on the hands and your interjections if some important question has come by.
We usually try not to interrupt in your presentation, but at the end of it, at the Q&A session, of course, that's
Sure.
possible.
Anupama ji, please make me a co-host.
1 second. Participant.
And there is one thing I want to talk to you before we start. I have prepared that email for the Zoom thing. It is too long. I didn't want to send it. I don't want to confuse you. So whenever you are in India, in Goa, with your team, can we have 15 minutes of Zoom time? Because half the things would be there. Half the things are
First-
already done.
Bharat, first send the email. Yeah, we'll go through the email. If we are confused, then we'll give you a call and say, now explain.
And if it is too much, just trash it and take whatever you can.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll share with Gaurav first, but I put some hard work on it, and let's see if it can be. And Gaurav is also a co-host now. Gaurav, welcome. Good morning. Lipika, can you see my screen? This is what I have prepared. I hope it is okay. I think Lipika has gone out now. I'll just message her. So Saurabh, are you sharing, Gaurav, are you sharing the gratitude slide today?
Yeah, I just moved it from the end to where it should be.
Whatever. And also the last slide is the correct one with the QR code there.
Yes.
Okay. So once you pass the mic to me, just let that slide stay. The last slide with the QR code.
Okay.
And Anupama ji, we made a gratitude slide for you so that you pointed some wonderful things last time. And I'm not going to go on gratitude today. You can take everyone because I am speaking after Gaurav, and that time I'm doing my gratitude once I try to introduce Lipika there.
Okay.
So I'm not going on the gratitude session.
Hi, Suresh.
Hello.
I realize I owe you a one-pager about that case in Portugal. Anupama, how's life?
After almost 2 weeks of time, having a peaceful day. Except for Jen, no meetings.
Wow.
Anupama
I thought you were going to say,
ji,
except for
if no
Bharat,
meetings, there is
stress.
one gentleman who wants to meet you. I have
Sorry?
Nand if you have no meetings, I want to meet you. Nand Kumar has made around 20 logos for me, and I want your opinion.
Sure.
Oh,
Bharat, how's your stress level?
I'm good.
You know the
You think I
dictum
have
in
stress?
Bombay?
Huh?
You know the favorite quote in Bombay?
What is that?
Stress lene ka nahi, dene ka.
देने का.
Good. Good. You're right. सर तो देने का ये लेने का क्यों है?
How's the weather in Hong Kong? Still cold?
Oh no, I dress up to meet you.
I dressed up for Eid.
Good.
We had an iftar yesterday. So the Eid feel is around. The vibe is coming. Let me rename myself.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I think the Zoom user is
Ushi.
Ashmiji.
Yeah. Hi, sir. How
Please.
are you?
Yes, good, good. So she has been invited by our good friend Waleed. So Hashmiji is coming first time. Hashmiji, please rename yourself.
Okay.
And we have another Zoom user. Who's that?
I think it's me, Ruby Sally. I'll just switch on the video in a few minutes. Is it showing as Zoom user? Because my name should
No
be there.
problem.
It's
I'll
not
rename.
showing.
I'll rename.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ashmi, just give me your number so that I can add you over there also. Oh, I have your number. It's okay.
Okay. Should I add the number along with the name you say?
I am doing that for you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Trying to find your number where it is. It's so good to see so many people join before the meeting.
I think before time is what is on time.
Yeah, correct.
The British have a phrase saying, if you're not 5 minutes early, you are late. Which is what also the yoga teachers tell you when you attend a yoga class. Usually people land up at 8 o'clock or 1 minute past 8, rush into yoga class, which is not the way it is done.
People don't
Anupama ji,
realize.
let's begin the gratitude.
Mr.
Bharat,
Nandakumar is
is
not
it
to be seen.
programmed to have the gratitude slide when Anupama introduces it?
I think so. It should be good.
Let me see how I can do it. One sec. Anupama, can you see this?
Yeah, I can.
Let the games begin.
Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you for that. A warm good morning to all of you in this room today. I'm sitting here in Dubai, and Dubai is getting a little warmer. Today is the last day of the Hindu calendar. Tomorrow we celebrate Gudi Padwa or Ugadi. And probably today is the last day of Ramadan as well. Maybe tomorrow we'll be celebrating Eid as well. On this very positive note that we've had a really good year, a really good month, and a really good week the last few days, let's start off with the gratitude corner. What we do in the gratitude corner is we offer gratitude, appreciation to situations, challenges, people, objects, anything that you can think of which has impacted you positively in the last 1 week. Why we do it? Because starting anything on a positive note gets the energies go through the roof. And when we have a strong positive start to a day, everything just kind of falls in place. Your energies are up, your mindset is set for growth, for scaling, and you have a smile on your face that keeps you going through the entire day's challenges. So, what I'm going to do is give each one of you 30 seconds to offer your gratitude. It can be to a person, to a situation, to a challenge, anything that you can think of that brings positivity to this room today. So, let's get started. I see Bharat on my screen first, so I call upon Bharat. Please note, have your videos on. So I'll be calling only those who I see on my screen. Bharat, go ahead.
My gratitude. The first gratitude is to all of you who are here with your videos on, smiling, giving me a cheer, brightens my day. Gratitude to the leaders who have been working behind the scenes to bring these weekly meetings to you. Gratitude to Deepika to be here today, and we are looking forward to hear from her. Gratitude in anticipation of everyone's support to each other. Use the QR code, use the meeting link, put your testimonials, put your gratitudes on the LinkedIn event page. With this, back to you, Anupama ji. Gratitude for the opportunity and gratitude for your taking the session.
Thank you, Bharatji. It's my pleasure. Next one to go is Mr. Suresh Nair.
Yeah, my gratitude is personal to my daughter who gave us a surprise landing up in Mumbai from London. So that was a pleasant surprise without having any indication of landing her. So it goes to my daughter Shriya. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Gaurav next.
Well, I'm grateful for all our friends who have joined. We have 12 others here. I am also grateful for the last few days where we had a lot of peace in Dubai, as in everybody was busy with iftar and Ramadan timings, etc. So it's been a good time. The weather gods have been kind to us with an extended winter, so to say. Evenings are still very pleasant. So I'm grateful for all that I've got in the last few weeks. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaurav. Miss Rushi.
Good morning, and thank you so much for giving this opportunity. And I'll be grateful for being here, Mr. Waleed and Mr. Bharat, for calling in me here and meeting you all amazing people. So there are more things that I'm grateful for the air that I breathe, the food that I eat, and all the people in my life who contribute in positive ways and even in negative ways, because whatever I am today, I'm more because of all those people who probably didn't want to contribute, but they did contribute in a greater way. And all my pets, I have around 9 German Shepherd dogs on my farm, and my cows, all my animals, all my trees, and anyone who has touched my life. And I'm very grateful for that. And most of all, I'm grateful to God for giving me the life I have now. And thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Mr. Waleed.
Good morning, all of you. Thank you, Anubama. I'm grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I am able today to complete Ramadan fasting and having a very beautiful Ramadan, coming fast and leaving very fast. Grateful to Mr. Bharat, who introduced me also to this platform. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Waleed. Lipika next.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. So grateful to each one of you to be having the trust and faith to be attending, I hope, my presentation today. Thank you to Bharat for inviting me. and be part of such a august, number of people here. Very grateful to the universe for giving me the health and happiness that I enjoy every single day of my life. And of course, my friends and family, particularly Dinesh, my colleague, who I'm so grateful for being there and being a constant source of support and helping me in each and everything that I do. Thank you so much. And I'm really looking forward to more interactions with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lipika. The next one is Ms. Malika.
Morning. So, first of all, thank you to Gaurav Paul for bringing me here. I had no clue, so he's been kind enough to send me the details and the opportunity to join, and I'm looking forward to interacting with all of you. Massively grateful to the universe for everything that it's been conspiring, obviously, along with our efforts to bring us to new adventures. And massively grateful for the family support that I have. Without that, and general support, people and friends and everything, without that, life would be very different. So massively grateful for all of that. Thank you.
Thank you. Akhilesh next.
Good morning, friends, and thank you, Anupma, for this opportunity. I'm grateful to God for this beautiful day I have seen here today in the morning, and grateful to Bharatji, who has, shared this opportunity with me over a period of time. And I'm meeting some beautiful, wonderful people from across the globe, from this platform. And I'm grateful, for the opportunity which I'm, having, to serve people and to share life and share, happiness, by just helping them to achieve their goals using, artificial intelligence platform in the crypto trading. Thank you.
Thank you, Akhilesh. Namaste, Jyotindraji. Your turn now.
I am really grateful to first Gaurav Paul for introducing this wonderful network. I am also, gratitude to Anupama for, sponsoring my scientific meditation session in Dubai. Thank you, Anupama. And I am really having all the gratitude to Bharat and all the organizer of this wonderful international meet. And I would not like to forget Walid. Walid, thank you for attending the session. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, Jyotiji. Thank you very much. The next one is Mr. Prabhakar.
Hi everyone. So this is my first time I'm joining this call. So firstly, my gratitude to the Almighty and my Guru and my family. So who invited me to this forum is from Lata Subakar. So I thank her. So she's here to join here with a heartful gratitude. I bow to the divine of guiding me through each and every moment of my journey. The Almighty presence has been with me all over the week. So thank you. It was really nice meeting you all here.
Thank you, Prabhakar. Next is Miss Lata. Bye. Miss Lata, can you offer your gratitude? Miss Lata, can you hear us? Or I can't hear you. Okay, let's move on to Mr. Shantanu.
Yes, good morning all. My gratitude to all my friends and relatives. Thank you.
Thank you, Shantanu. Anybody else that I'm missing and I'm not called upon, please raise your virtual hand.
Yes, please. This is Ruby Sally here.
Yes,
Can you
Ruby,
hear
go
me?
ahead.
Can you hear me? Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you very much for having me here today. And I would like to thank Mr. Gaurav, who guided me on this particular link and whatever information I need. This is the first time I have joined. I'm really thankful to the God for giving me this another wonderful and beautiful day and being associated with you all lovely people. And I thank him for each and everything he has given to me. And I'm really grateful to the God for everything he has given me, for whatever he has given me. Thanks. Thank you for having me. Bye bye.
Thank you, Ruby. And I think you have a different name rather than Ruby. So I will
Oh,
ask Mr. Bharat to make the necessary changes.
okay. Whom I should send it? I'm sorry. I don't
You
know
can
how
just
I.
put it in the chat and
Okay,
Mr.
I'll
Bharat will
put my
take care
full
of
name.
it.
I'll put my
Yeah.
full name. All right,
Yes.
sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, you can help yourself if you rename yourself
Okay.
by
All
going
right.
to the
By
participants.
1 minute. I'll
You
just
will
check.
see.
Okay, by
We'll
the
take a
time
minute
you
for
do
this
that, let's
for
kind
others
Sure.
who want to do this.
Okay, I'll just send it to you. I'll just check in the meantime. Yes,
Okay.
I'm there as a participant. Then what I
Yeah.
have to
So
do?
right click, you'll see 3 dots on the right. Just click there and a drop down will come. You can rename yourself.
Let me try. Otherwise, I will.
Reborn, transformed from Rushi Hasmi to Ruby Shelley.
Oh yeah, Rushi Hasmi. Okay, rename. I got it. I'll change now. Do I have to put my number also, mobile
Yes,
number?
please.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. I got it. A new learning for
Anytime.
me today.
Great.
It's
Every
always a new
day is a
learning.
new opportunity to learn.
That's right. Thank you. I'm doing it
Okay,
now.
I
Thank
see
you so
Lata
much.
is back. Lata, come and share your gratitude. Hello, can't still hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Good morning. Grateful for the beautiful yoga session I just finished, which is keeping me fitter and more energetic to take on the day's work. Grateful for all my managers who help me. Grateful for all the family who support me. And grateful for all my clients for having faith in me and giving me referrals day in and day out. And lastly, and first, most importantly, grateful to God for making me healthy, happy, and successful. Thank you.
Thank you, Lata. And now coming the end of the gratitude session, let me offer mine. It's not just a gratitude for a week, a day, but an entire year, wherein each one of you have created a positive impact in my personal and professional life. Thank you to each one in this room and outside this room who are a part of the Gen community, who have made me who I am today. And on this last day of the year of the Hindu calendar, where I'm celebrating Gudi Padwa tomorrow, I want to start off on a positive note for each one of you by offering or manifesting my prayers into the universe so that each one of you fulfill and achieve your dreams and desires. Thank you. You can see a QR code on the screen. Please scan it and put your gratitude in words on our LinkedIn events page. With this, I hand over to Mr. Gaurav for the introductions. Gaurav, the podium is yours.
Thank you, Anupama. We are living in interesting times. As Anupama said, tomorrow is Gudi Padwa. It's also most likely Eid. If not tomorrow, day after will be Eid. In the Middle East, a lot of people are celebrating the holy month of Ramadan, which is a month of pausing, caring, thinking about others. We are also on a threshold. 5 years ago, the world changed forever with COVID hitting us. And Zoom became the tool of choice rather than your car or your bus or your metro ride. Now I can just raise the curtain on another life-changing impact that you need to brace for. Tariffs are coming. 2nd April, the President of the United States has promised us tariffs. He's given us some notice. When I say us, countries around the world need to brace for reciprocal tariffs. If they have been charging tariffs on the United States at a particular rate, the United States will give it back in kind. And so there are going to be repercussions of this around the world. And as they say, every challenge is an opportunity. I'm sure there are opportunities coming around. So we as entrepreneurs should explore these and make the most of it. On that note, I welcome you to Global Entrepreneurs Network. We are the gateway to global business. Of course, we are grateful for Anupama to have conducted the gratitude session. And this is about us. So we are over 1,500 members who come for these meetings from time to time. We meet every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Dubai time. We've impacted hundreds of entrepreneurs in the almost 5 years that we have been around. We will be completing 5 years on the 19th of September. I need to update this slide. We have people like Lipika joining us from time to time to share about their journeys, their learnings, their challenges, and their breakthroughs. Thank you, Lipika, for joining us. The purpose for our platform is to connect entrepreneurs worldwide to enable business growth through exchange of referrals and collaborations to access global markets. Our vision is to have the global community that we have endeavored to put together have 5,000 members in the next 2 years and over 10,000 in the next 5. Our mission is to help our community expand our global reach through online networking and collaboration. Our values. Collaboration speaks of the importance of partnerships, teamwork, and community. Knowledge sharing reinforces the openness, learning, and exchange of insights. Sustainability embeds environmental responsibility and a long-term perspective. Agility highlights ability to be flexible, adaptable, responsive in a dynamic entrepreneurial context. Innovation points to the network's role in driving new ideas, products, and approaches. This is how we will roll. After my introduction, I will hand over to Bharat, who will introduce our speaker of the day. We will then have the business session and close by 9:30. This is our team, Alithya Sura, who's our president and co-founder. I'm the other co-founder. I also head up operations for this platform. Our third co-founder is Anil Thomas. We have a team, and we are grateful for having this team with us. Sabri Rajan, who's looking after marketing. Anupama looks after strategy. Bharat looks after the growth of this platform. Chaitanya is responsible for the digital transformation that we are experiencing. In the past, we've been contributed by Dr. Rajamani, the late Laurent Grandisson, and Harihar Sharma. This is a QR code that you can take on for our LinkedIn group and our page. You may want to use this to scan and join our LinkedIn group. On that note, I hand you over to the very able hands of Bharat Nangia. Bharat, please take away.
Thank you, Gaurav. Am I audible?
You are.
And can you see my screen also? You can see my screen?
Yeah.
So just hello, everyone. Once again, this is Bharat trying to bring value to all of us. Just now you saw a QR code. Can you give me a thumbs up if you have seen the QR code? So the QR code points us to this link. Gaurav, can you see this? Gaurav, can you open your mic and tell me?
Yes,
Are you able to see the global?
The Linktree page is open.
Yes. So once you scan the QR code, you reach here. Here you can find our email, LinkedIn, Facebook. And then this presentation which Gaurav shared with you is right on the first link. We have all these there for you, the last 4 meetings, and the upcoming meetings would also be posted here. You can also, on the top left, you can see the subscribe button. And once you subscribe, you can be notified of any changes which are being made. Again, the Google Calendar is here. We have our LinkedIn page, our LinkedIn group. We have our YouTube there, so you can see the past recordings. We can also, you can see all our leaders, the LinkedIn is there. So with this, I want to close this and share with you something else now, which is related to our meeting today. So let me share my screen once again. And here we are. Today we are, again, Gaurav, can you see my screen clearly? Lipika's profile? Okay. So we are grateful to have Lipika with us. Lipika is a renowned interior designer and entrepreneur with over 30 years of experience. She is a celebrated designer and her portfolio includes prestigious residential, corporate, institutional, and hospitality projects globally. Known for her unique design sensibilities, Lipika combines traditional aesthetics with modern design, often collaborating with grassroots craftsmen. Her campaign, Proud to be an Indian, aims to preserve India's cultural heritage by supporting traditional crafts. Lipika is a multifaceted professional, serving as a motivational speaker, artist, poet, design strategist, and trend analyst. She has inspired many through her TEDx talks and workshops on creative entrepreneurship, holding leadership positions such as principal designer of Lipika Suit Interiors Private Limited, Art and Aura. She is also founding president of Guild of Designers and Artists and former chairperson of the Institute of Indian Interior Designers. Lipika has received numerous awards, including the Women Leadership Award 2021 and the Lifetime Achievement Award in the Design 2020. Now, fellow entrepreneurs, this is just a list. This is not the entire portfolio of Lipika. Visit her LinkedIn page. She will be sharing with you as we go on. And open your minds, open your videos today. Give her a feel that you are really wanting to be a successful entrepreneur by listening to her. So looking forward, before I hand over, once again, great gratitude to Lipika and gratitude to everyone in the room. With this, a big high five over to you, Lipika.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Bharat. That was a beautiful introduction, and I'm absolutely humbled. It's such an honor to be talking to such a fabulous audience. I saw the profiles, and I have now understood, even with the way people have conveyed their gratitude. I am really looking forward to each and every moment of these next 30 minutes. I can tell you, I can learn more from each one of you than actually share my experiences. So without much ado, let me start with my presentation. Having been an entrepreneur for so many years, learned the hard way, trust me. I have failed more often than I have succeeded. So what Bharat has shared is only the successes. But trust me, is the failures which have been my true teachers. And I have failed several times. But, and I have figured that, it is time for us to be able to learn from the new normal. Life has become completely changed in a 180-degree turn. And I'm sure a lot of you will agree that the whole ecosystem in the business world has changed so much that we have to now start looking inward. So I thought, why not put it in a way that I would say are the three key things that if we keep in mind, especially in the new normal, and be able to gain some successes, because a lot of people, especially entrepreneurs, have faced a lot of bottlenecks as we have gone along in this entrepreneurial journey. So the first one, and I know you will say, Array, what is this? We know it all. Passion and skill. Come on, Lipika. What is this? Of course, we know what is passion and what is skill. What is so secretive about it? Listen, friends, it is the biggest secret that we hide from our own selves. We end up doing things that the world wants us to do. We end up doing things that are supposed to be acceptable in the society. But let me tell you this, we need to go back into our lives and look at our passions. Do you remember during the COVID times, how people who couldn't go for their corporate jobs or do things that got them money and good pay packets, but they were upset, unhappy, finally got time to go back into their lives and find out what their passions were and started working on it and started making businesses out of it. And once they made businesses out of it, they actually became more successful. Why? Because they were a happier soul. So even now, it's okay if you're doing a business, either it's a family run business or you've been doing that business for years and it is fetching you the kind of money it does and you need that money. There is still time to go back into your story, to go back into your passions. And how do you know what is your passion? That is where you need to ask yourself this question. What did you love as a child and continue to explore even now? Hey, listen, we all know that since childhood, irrespective of what our age is today, every time we get a little time free from our work, we will start surfing the net. Somebody likes to watch cricket. Somebody would want to listen to some kind of music. Somebody would like to see what is the latest style of painting something. Or somebody would like to get into some fashion, channel or a YouTube podcast. We all know our passions, but are we following it? Now you might say, oh, I love cricket, but can I become a cricketer? I'm only 55. You don't have to become a cricketer, but you can do something that is related to that passion. It could be any kind of a business which manages cricketers, or something to do with their personal branding, or it could be to do with their anything to do with their equipment, or anything that is related to that particular field, because inadvertently you have understood that scope of that particular thing and you're passionate about the subject per se. So why is passion so crucial in the new normal? As I said, it is crucial because you need to live and be happy each and every day of your life. Now, before I tell you why it is crucial, let me also tell you this, and Bharat probably knows it. I studied differently. A quick what I did in life. I got good marks in 12th boards. In India, the 12th boards is something so sacrosanct. You have to do well. My teachers called me and said, Lipika, you're so involved with extracurricular activities. If you don't do well in school and don't get good marks, you won't have a good career. Life is over. So I studied and I studied and I studied. Was I happy doing it? No, but I did. And guess what? A commerce student studied so hard, I got admission in Sri Ram College of Commerce. Now, SRCC is supposed to be a very prestigious college, some of you would know in India. And sure enough, true to my passions, I ended up creating the theater group. I ended up starting the college magazine. And economics honors was the last thing I was really doing much of. But then that's the expectations of the world. Fast forward, Everybody went for a CA and an LLB. Tippy tippy tap, what should I do? I joined law, the Delhi University Law Faculty. And a creative person like me who's wanting to do something with art, with design, will that be acceptable to the society? There I was doing law. I did a post-graduation from the Indian Institute of Mass Communication. Fast forward, joined the Taj Group of hotels, had a corporate job for 4 or 5 years. And then one day I walked out of the hotel saying, no, I need to do something that is my passion. And I figured that my passion is interior design. People wrote me off. They said, she's gone mad. Are you crazy after so many qualifications? Interior design? You're going to start hanging curtains and putting sofas? But trust me, interior design is far more than that. It is a serious profession, as serious as chartered accountancy, medicine, or anything like that. And there's a lot of knowledge required. So I went back into learning the loops and learning the whole story about how to do well in this. I got people on board, and then there was no looking back. And today I feel, because we live in a VUCA world, and how many of you know what is the VUCA world? Listen, I would love to have some chats. I would love to read my chats if you can. And it'll be lovely to know that you guys are awake, alive, and are part of this, presentation that I'm making with you guys.
Good going, Lipika. We're enjoying listening to you.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. Thank you so much. So what is this VUCA world? Some of us know that, the current environment demands you to react quickly to ongoing changes that are unpredictable and out of control. The U of the VUCA is uncertain. The environment requires you to take action without certainty. And the C is complex. The environment is dynamic with many interdependencies and definitely ambiguous. The environment is unfamiliar, outside of your experiences. So as we live in this VUCA world, a lot of people were breaking down. A lot of people lost their jobs. There lots of interest. They were unhappy, emotionally down and under. But let me tell you something. There were those who were the product of passion. And when you chase your passion, that passion helped in work-life balance. It helped to build the resilience that is required in the uncertainty. It increased autonomy. The rise of solopreneurs and gig work has allowed individuals to turn their skills and passions into sustainable businesses. And of course, mental and emotional well-being. It is so important to do your work that brings you greater job satisfaction, reducing burnout and increasing overall happiness. And what better? You're monetizing your creativity. The digital economy enables us, especially artists and creative people and professionals, to monetize their skills through various platforms, from online courses to e-commerce. And yes, authentic branding. It is so important to have a personal brand that actually highlights your passions and shows that you are building something genuine, something impactful. It's your brand, and you are talking to such a large audience thanks to technology, thanks to social media. But let me caution you, just passion is not enough. Passion without skills is just a hobby. A lot of people say, oh, I'm very passionate about painting. But are you passionate enough to make it into a business? No. You need to hone your skills. Otherwise, it just stays as a hobby. And don't try to make your hobby into a business. You need to master your skills. You need to learn the new ways of doing things, especially as an entrepreneur. Passion alone is not enough. We need to learn our skills. We need to adapt to the market shifts. Consumer behaviors have changed. We have to understand and learn technology. We have to understand that industries are evolving rapidly. Businesses that don't adapt and innovate risk becoming obsolete. And yes, of course, digital transformation and tech skills. Thanks to technology, thanks to Zoom, we are in different parts of the world. But look how beautifully we are connected today and we are sharing. This is true growth. From AI to automation and digital marketing, technology is actually reshaping industries. Understanding new tools, analytics, digital strategies, absolutely a must in every business today. Upskilling for business growth, learning new business models, sales strategies, how to navigate, in the other new age challenges that we have to understand and go through. And of course, once we understand that, we will have a competitive edge through innovation. Innovation isn't just about products, it's also about how you market, sell, and serve. So, therefore, continuous learning fuels creative problem solving, making businesses more resilient and future ready. The next secret, yes, identifying your market. Now you'll say, oh, market, I know my market. I know who I'm selling to. I've always been selling to this particular market. I've always been servicing, if you're in the service industry, through this market. What is the secret of this? We know it all. But no, there is a secret to this. Thanks to post-COVID, the market has to be re-looked at. People's spending habits have changed. People's lifestyles have changed. You may be very good with the skills that you have acquired, which I just took you through, the skills. But how good is your marketing? How well do you understand the market? Let me run you through this quick, fun matrix. So if you're not good with your skills, you don't have your skills, and you say, this is what it is, I am too old to learn, or I know it all, and you don't even have the marketing skills, you are a struggler. In that particular work that you are doing, be it your business, be it a job, be it your profession, it's time to relook at what you're doing and get out of it and do something else. Because if you're low in skills and you're low in marketing, struggling is not the way forward. You will always be struggling for the rest of your life and be unhappy. Okay, you say, I have the skills, Lipika, I have the skills. I've learned it all. I've gone to colleges, I've learned it online, I've learned it offline, but I am very weak with my marketing. What do I do? You're just a survivor. Time to pull your socks up and learn marketing. Don't say, oh, I'm a creative person, or I'm not like that, or I can't go back to college and school. You got to learn it. You need to learn it. And if you have, your marketing skills are good, but unfortunately, your skills are not there, you're not a lifelong learner, then you will get success, but that success is going to be short term. Let me tell you this. If you need long-term success, you need to be a star. You need to hone your skills all through the year after year after year, and be sure that you are up with the modern ways of your space in whichever business you are in. And you have to keep on continuously learn your marketing skills, either hire professionals or learn it yourself. But you need to be on the top of the game. You need to be a star. You need to be excellent with your skills and be excellent with the marketing that you need to understand thoroughly, because the market is ever changing. It's such a dynamic market. So there you are. Here, I would like to share the Pareto's principle of 80-20. I know a lot of you people would know about it. Can I see in the chat how many of you know the 80-20 rule, especially when it comes to our work, our life, and our businesses and our entrepreneurships? Great. So I know Anupama says me. Anybody else says me? Oh, Nitin says me. Malika, fantastic. I love the fact that a lot of us here know what the 80-20 rule is. And for those who do not know this, let me tell you this. In general, It's the 80% things in our lives that we don't look at, and the 20% is what really keeps us floating in anything we do. Before I tell you about how it works in our businesses, look at your cupboard. All the clothes that are hanging there, do you know that 80% of those clothes you probably don't wear? You end up only wearing 20% of those. Ladies, I know you have lots of beautiful sandals and shoes. Think deep. Sometimes you will realize it's only the 20% that you are using regularly, and the 80% is not being touched. And that applies to life in general. Walk into your office and I'll tell you, 20% of the staff is actually doing 80% of the job and delivering. The other 80% are not doing much. And that applies to business too. 80% focus on your high value relationships where it comes to your clients, because it is those 80% of the 20% clients who are going to give you the 80% revenue. If you are engaging in brand development, 80% of your brand engagement comes from 20% of marketing efforts. 80% of business problems, let me tell you, stems from 20% inefficiencies. So isn't it time we apply it absolutely seriously and with vengeance in our businesses today in the new normal, so that we absolutely don't take any chances of losing anything in our businesses? This is how we do it. We need to focus on high value relationships. Identify the top 20% of your clients who bring 80% of revenue and nurture them. Let go of time-draining clients who do not contribute significantly. Offer exclusive services or loyalty benefits to your top customers. Personalize interactions for repeat businesses and referrals. And yes, when we talk about communication, less noise, more impact is the key. 80% of your audience only engages with 20% of your messages. So focus on what truly resonates. Use data-driven insights to refine your messages. And yes, branding, when we come to it, it is always, always quality over quantity. 80% of brand impact comes from 20% of the branding efforts. So isn't it time to identify what works best and get rid of the rest of the 80%? Focus on only and invest in only the high ROI branding channels. Channels today, cheap and chirpy, social media, storytelling. Have strategic partnerships. Focus on brand authenticity and emotional connection rather than just making marketing noises. That story is over, guys. Huge media, promotions, print media, television media, this, that, it's all gone. It's over. Focus on brand authenticity and emotional connections, as I said, and cut out the marketing noise. Leverage user-generated content. And influencer partnerships, I believe, works wonders if you do it in a focused way. And of course, productivity and time management. Eliminate the 80% time wasters. Look around you. You will find that 80% people are really time wasting their time. Do you really need them? Prioritize the 20% of tasks that generate the highest revenue and growth. Delegate or automate the remaining 80%. And yes, last but not the least in this segment is smarter growth strategies. We need to focus on what yields maximum results. Don't run after or chase every opportunity that comes your way. We need to learn the art of saying no to certain businesses just because we are so worried. How will we survive? So what? We have bills to pay. No. Start saying no. You will automatically start focusing on the 20% that actually are the high-paying revenue guys. Because 80% of the new businesses often comes from 20% of your efforts. Focus on proven strategies. Apply lean business principles. Cut out unnecessary costs, absolutely unnecessary costs, and we have plenty, let me tell you. Just focus on the return on investment and build a business model that is scalable and adaptable to market shifts. So, what do we learn? Post-COVID, business success is equal to focused efforts. Focus on the efforts, cut out the rest. The businesses that thrive in the new normal are not the ones that do everything. They are the ones that do the things right and effectively. Applying the 80-20 rule ensures efficiency, profitability, and of course, we can then expect a sustained growth, which is actually the key to long-term success. Now, any questions, guys, or should I move on to another very, very interesting things that that has helped me to gain success in my businesses? Yeah, you said so true about clothes too, Malika. Very right. Sustained growth and long-term success is music to ears, Bharat. That is the key. That is the name of the game, honestly. If we can do that, through some of the principles that we can adopt and, embrace, nothing like it. I'll tell you with my personal experiences. It was so important to turn things around. During COVID, people were closing shutters, people were reducing their office spaces. I was in the business of interior design. The last thing people wanted to do was spend money on interiors because it comes under something luxury or something that they would want to do as the last. Because, during the pandemic, people wanted to hold on to their money. But there I met some really brilliant software engineers, and I knew technology was the way forward. So I collaborated with them and opened a software services company called Coral Mango Solutions Private Limited. And trust me, when people were breaking down, closing shutters, we were hiring. And I must say very proudly that we have done tremendous amount of work with large and medium-sized companies, including companies in Dubai and Singapore and the US. And it has been a complete success story, a win-win. Because I understood that technology is there to stay. And all large companies were actually going, embracing technology for various things, be it apps for sales, be it for hiring, or any other industry. We can't do without technology. And I think we have to accept it. And the sooner people accept it, find a gap and work towards it, you have the first mover's advantage. I took it, and I'm very proud to say, and I'm very humble to say that, yes, it has been an absolute game changer when it comes to the business scenario with me and my company and my team. So thank you so much, Anupama. What a beautiful thing to say: when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. So nice. And thank you, Lata, for saying that I've articulated it well. It is very, very empowering, when I hear such things, because we all know it's a roller coaster ride. Businesses are not easy. There are challenges at every step. And I don't want to bring in this gender issue, but I can tell you, and a lot of my women friends on this platform will relate, we end up doing 2 jobs in one day. There is home to keep and run and kids, and then there is a full-fledged business. So there we go. But thank you so much. I just adore these, comments, because life is good when we have like-minded people who are there to give a pat on your back. I'll move forward. I think this Parkinson's law also has helped me tremendously. A lot of people say, oh, please, let's not put any laws anymore. But hey, guys, this is the new normal. Gone are days. The old style of businesses are over. We need to embrace the new ways of doing business. We don't have to have huge mega teams, large, long-term plans, and things like that. Walid ji, I'm so glad that you are saying you are attending this session today and you feel lucky. I feel lucky that you are attending this, and I'm getting to share my thoughts with you. Any of us know here Parkinson's law? I just need a yes or a no, and I'll be happy to move on and explain it to you better. Because trust me, this has helped me so much that it is an absolute must to adapt and to be able to apply in our businesses. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, Jyoti, and everybody else who says they know it. But I will just continue without losing much time on this. How does it work? It works by increasing productivity without overworking. You know, when employees or entrepreneurs set shorter deadlines, they eliminate unnecessarily the perfectionism and distractions. You know, we have to have shorter goals. The moment we have very long goals, people end up trying to be absolutely perfect. Perfectionism is the enemy of growth, guys. Beyond the point, you should let your ideas just flow. This forces focus and eliminates procrastination, leading to faster decision making and better execution. So I'll give you an example. So instead of taking a week to finalize a presentation, set a three-hour deadline. You know something? You will end up focusing only on what truly matters and avoid unnecessary edits because you know you have a short time. You know you have to crack it in those times. If you know I have a week, kar lenge, it won't happen. Set a deadline. Your faster decision making will make things more adaptable. Businesses that take too long to decide, let me tell you, miss opportunities. I'm sorry about this change of. Setting compressed timelines for brainstorming and execution ensures that businesses stay ahead of the competition. You know, I'll just share an example with you. A company that analyzes market trends quickly and launches a campaign in days instead of weeks will gain a first mover advantage. Remember the story I told you about how I found a gap where I realized big companies were struggling, they were downsizing, yet they needed technology to help them keep them afloat? That, my dear, was the first mover's advantage. I looked at the gap and we jumped at it. Eliminating meetings and admin overload. Have you often figured that the pandemic proved that many meetings and processes are unnecessary? We must set strict time limits for tasks and discussions, preventing wasted hours on low impact activities. So instead of a 1 hour meeting, if we supposing set a 20-minute cap and stick to that structured agenda. Or let's limit email responses to just say 5 minutes instead of letting them eat up half the day. Very important that we have lean business operations and cost efficiency. You know, this Parkinson's law, it helps businesses reduce operational waste by limiting the time spent on unnecessary processes. This leads to leaner teams, lower costs, and higher profits. You know, when a company sets a strict, supposing we have a strict 4-hour turnaround time in my company, for client proposals, we'll process more leads, close more deals, and operate efficiency. And so that's where it is so important that, you know, the moment we apply this in our businesses, it encourages innovation and quick experimentation because shorter execution timelines force creative problem solving. Companies that test ideas quickly rather than over-analyzing them can pivot faster and adapt to market changes. So instead of spending, for example, months developing a new service, launch a basic version in maybe 2 weeks, gather feedback, and then refine it. This agile mindset is what made many startups thrive post-COVID. And I don't need to tell you, you know, we've had unicorns. We've had so many startups doing wonderfully well because of this reason that they have been very quick with their launch. Next point is very important for all of us. Better work-life balance. By limiting time for work, Parkinson's law encourages us to have better efficiency over long hours, preventing burnout. You know, we all can work smarter, but not longer, leading to higher job satisfaction and well-being. So instead of, say, 12-hour days, an entrepreneur sets a strict, say, 6 hours work schedule, but with focus sprints, boosting efficiency while maintaining energy levels. So very important for us to be a happier human being at the end of the day, go for nice long walks with our loved ones, and still be able to be on top of our game when it comes to our businesses. Okay, so I will move to another very critical thing, a simple way of getting business excellence. And trust me, again, I am sharing this out of my experiences, the 30-day rule. My God, it is just so important. 30-day rule. Have you guys applied it in your businesses? Does anybody know about this? Just a raise of hands, a yes or a no or a thumbs up will do. Okay, Gaurav, I'm so glad I can now share it with you. You say no. I also didn't know it, trust me, till I realized how important, pipeline is in the business of being there. Pipeline. It is so important that we have a constant pipeline in our businesses. The 30-day rule says that if you don't have enough business for the 30 days in a month, by the end of that 30 days, if you don't have another set of 30 clients or, an agenda for your businesses, it will all dry up. So if you are not looking at creating pipelines consistently, you're out of the game, because sales is a pipeline game. The effort you put in today determines your results in the coming months. So what do? You set a target 30-day prospecting plan. Reach out to, say, X potential clients daily. Follow up with existing leads to build strong relationships. You can improve your closing strategy by analyzing objections and refining pitches. I have seen a lot of businesses, they wait for the client to come, especially in the service industry where I belong. When the client will approach me, I will then service it and then will go on. And then you don't have a basket of clients, because when you have a basket of clients, you can then pick the 20 best and let go of the other 80 and apply the 80-20 rule. The problem is most of us are so worried that we have as it is 1 or 2 clients, and even they go away, then what will we do? So it doesn't matter if the quality of the client is not good, the client is not paying me enough, but I don't have too many clients. I don't have a pipeline. So it is a no-win situation. It is always good to have a pipeline, a basket of clients, so that when you are choosing the good paying, high revenue clients, you can politely refuse the other 80 who are the energy suckers. And that's where this 30-day rule applies. It's so important to build brand visibility and market authority. Marketing requires consistent efforts, not sporadic efforts, which won't yield results. We must create a 30-day content strategy, even if it comes to brand building. Post daily insights, case studies, client success stories. Constantly keep it ready. The next 30 days material should be ready. You need to engage with industry leaders and potential clients on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. You must run a 30-day brand awareness campaign, no matter whether it's a product or a service, through digital ads, through influencer partnership, through anything, but absolutely must. Enhance customer experience and retention. Repeat customers drive sustainable business growth, guys. It is said that it's so easy to get your first client, but it is your repeat customer. If it's the same client who has come back to you again, that is your true yardstick of success. I'm so glad, Bharat, you resonate with that, because in the long run, you can only survive when you have a repeat customer. So launch a 30-day customer delight program if required. Personalize follow-up. Maybe give exclusive discounts, VIP engagement. I can go on and on. But this is a platform where I can't get into details of it. Maybe Bharat should invite me to do so at a later point. But the idea here is that we need to accelerate our skill development and team productivity by actually enrolling into the team into a 30-day learning program, maybe. You realize you have a good team, you have good workers, but you know they may be lacking in skills. So how about engaging into a 30-day learning program? Maybe some AI tool, maybe a digital marketing program, maybe even a program which helps you to learn how to negotiate. Because negotiation is an art and we need to learn it. We definitely need to optimize business operations and efficiencies. And therefore, this 30 rule can come handy, which can be process driven with our teams. Strengthen business resilience and innovation. You know, post-COVID, market requires businesses to pivot, but quickly. Test a new product, service, or strategy only in a 30-day pilot program before full-scale launch. As I said, a lot of these startups, a lot of the champions have actually done so because they have done a strategic 30-day pilot program and they have learned the pluses and minuses, refined it, and then relaunched it again. And that is where the success really lies. So that was my 30-day rule, friends. Do you think it helps? Lata, you say awesome insights. Repeat customer is the only way to know you're good in your job. I'm so glad you resonate in this. I know my 30 minutes are over, so I will not now move to any other slide. But if that is the norm of, otherwise I can move on to the last secret or save it for our last meeting. Do you want me to continue, friends?
Lipika, we are so enjoying this. Let the music flow.
Oh, thank you, Gaurav. Really humble. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying it as much. Chauvin, thank you for all those lovely emojis. You're adorable. Okay, great. Without much ado, let me tell you, one of the biggest secrets today post-COVID is responsible entrepreneurship. Now, what is responsible entrepreneurship? I know, as the word says, it is about sustainability as a business differentiator. You know, post-pandemic, consumers are actively choosing sustainable brands, businesses that adopt eco-friendly products, energy efficiency, and circular economy models gain a loyal customer base. Have you realized post-pandemic how each one of us has started going close to nature? Started realizing that at the end of the day, it is our health, our family that matters the most. Nothing else matters. So, hey, why not bring sustainability into the center and the core of our businesses? Thank you, Rushi. I love you for saying this. Environmental consciousness, a smart business move. Absolutely. You know, I'll give you an example. Hotels, I've worked in a hotel. A lot of them are implementing water recycling and solar energy that attracts eco-conscious travelers. People call a lot of hotels as green hotels, and there are green people who are conscious of the green movement and become loyal customers of such hotels and restaurants. Interior designers like me, we are using sustainable materials all the time, especially the modern homemaker. We have all understood that we have to talk and walk sustainability, because after a point, if we are just talking sustainability, it is cheap. We have to walk the talk. And how do we walk the talk? We walk the talk by just a few simple moves. We just move with giving back to the society by preferring brands which support local artisans. We have such beautiful art and craft in little nook and corners of our country. We help women to come up, women who do these paintings and craft in their homes while looking after their families, cooking their meals, cleaning the house, and yet doing Madhubani and Gond and other various crafts and trying to sell it in the market. That is true entrepreneurship with sustainability as the core. Businesses that invest in CSR build long-term goodwill and customer loyalty. We have to support the grassroots artisans by integrating their crafts into corporate spaces. I do that all the time. I run a campaign, as Bharat introduced me to say, Proud to be Indian. It's a registered trademark campaign by Lipika Sood, and I'll hope that more people on this platform join me in this movement, and we can take craft to the international level. Germany is known for its cars. When we say France, we think about wines. And so when people say India, we should say craft. And that is really going to be future-proofing your business against market shifts. Governments and corporations are prioritizing sustainable partnerships. Let's keep in mind that businesses that adopt responsible practices now will be preferred vendors in the long run. Businesses that measure and reduce their, say, carbon footprints will have an edge over those that ignore sustainable concerns. So all of this is fine in business, but what is the core of it all? Our body, our mind, and our soul. So let us always meditate, work out, eat right, sleep tight, be in gratitude. This program started, and I think I salute each one of you, particularly the organizers and all the participants. We started with our gratitude practice, and it touched my soul. It's something so beautiful, guys. I think it's something that we all need to do each and every day in every platform. Thanks. I learned a new thing today, and I'm going to take it up as a norm with all my other organizations. Thank you again. And of course, almost my last slide, in the new era, happiness is the new rich. Inner peace is the new success. Health is the new wealth. And kindness is the new cool. Let us focus on happiness, inner peace, health, and kindness. So let's look at today as the first day of the rest of our life, and let us have new beginnings. Let us add value to our lives, our businesses, and into the environment that we live in, and to the people whose lives we touch every single day. Thank you for listening to me. My Connect, you can take a screenshot. I'd love to be in touch with you in the future and learn from each one of you. And I'm sure there's lots to learn and grow with each other. Collaboration is the key. I'd love to collaborate with you. Thank you so much once again. Very, very kind. Thank you, Bharat, and thank you, everybody who has patiently listened to me. I'm open for questions now. I'm stopping the share.
So, Lipika, I think there is not enough time for questions, but I will thank you so much for your wonderful sharing. I have a message for all of you. What did you learn from her? I learned something which is very important. Let go of our fears. Let us bring value and happiness to each other. Are you ready for that? I have posted a message right now on chat. Go to the LinkedIn page and give some testimonials to Lipika. Ask your questions there. Build the discussions there. Whatever your questions, don't let it remain to you. Take it to the wider audience. And I'm sure, as our President Alifia says, when you give, it comes back to you. It may not be from the same source, but it will always definitely come back to you. And with this, thank you, Lipika, and I pass the stage to Alifia. Let's do a quick round of referrals, and then we move forward from there.
Thank you again to Alifia and the entire team. It's been such a fantastic experience. Thank you again. And I'll wait to hear from you.
Thank you, Lipika, for that brilliant session. I think I want to have a few takeaways from everyone. What did we think? Like what stuck with you? So let's raise a hand and let's take a quick, because feedback and what you actually took away is another way of imbibing into what we really, what were the most powerful messages. So let's take two or three. So does anyone want to, you can unmute and speak, or yeah, Waleed, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the main takeaway for me is focus. So I will learn to focus now. It's very, very important. This is one takeaway. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. And I think let's everyone in the chat, let's use the chat. Like let's everyone have one big takeaway, and each of us can put it in the chat. What was your one big takeaway from that message? So it's a great feedback even for the speaker to take that message home. That what really stuck with all of us. For me, I
Absolutely.
loved that 30-day thing. I missed a little bit of this today. But yeah, Santosh, go ahead.
Yeah, so biggest learning for me is the 80-20 rule. We all heard, but we don't apply in our life. But that is only one of the rule in the world that can give you the exponential result. And she explained it very well. There are many work we don't find it even in relationship. What are those 20% activities which creates a relationship 80% stronger? That is most important. Even in business, in every life, if you just apply, just see na, it is amazing. And today she shared it. I know something about 80-20, but today she improved my knowledge. So I totally very thankful for the person who invited her, and thankful for the person who presented this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You've explained it so beautifully well.
Thank
Can I
Okay,
say
great. So now,
something?
guys, everyone, like you already know the drill. I see a lot of new faces. Yes, just give me 1 second. Who's speaking? Just 1 second. Give me 1 second. I put a link in the chat. I recommend everyone, please just quickly fill it in. There are a lot of first timers, I think I see today. Have you taken a photo already, Gaurav? Have you already taken a nice
Alicia,
picture
we were
to
waiting
have
for
a
you to
nice full
join us.
house?
You took the photograph. How can we
Oh, I'm
take
here
a picture
now.
without the leader?
Okay, so let's everyone come on camera. Let's all join this meeting. Hybrid meetings, extremely important to have cameras on. So
I'm happy to
let's
see
quickly
that
have our cameras
are
on for a nice pretty
celebrating.
picture.
Yeah, Alicia, I wanted to say I'm so happy. We are celebrating Women's Month, and today we have more than 50% women on the
Okay.
meeting. So, Lipika,
Oh, yeah.
Thank
are
That's
you
a
are
fantastic
there more
observation.
female clients in your roster than men clients?
you.
This is unique. We've never had a bigger women attendance, right, in our meeting. I think, I don't remember having that. But guys, come on, let's everyone, the last Sunil, Amita, Chauvin, Jyoti, let's show up. Himja. Yay, Jude, I love that. Let's all give that extra hands up today. Let's do it, guys. Let's do this one. Let's give that
Alicia,
2 double
I'm
thumbs
not
up
able to
or
get
whatever,
both the
how many of our
Yeah,
hands
screens.
we can
I
find.
can see Namita, double thumbs up.
Okay, yes, do it. Ruby, Jyoti, Chauvin, last call with it. All right, I'm taking a picture now. So thank you all for. Okay, super. This is a great one. This is amazing. This was a lovely inspiration and few messages that we already know, but sometimes so important to realign. And I love the feedback that's coming in. For everyone, there is a link in the chat which you fill your introduction in because we want to give your names, contacts, connections to everyone who's attended this meeting. So once we get your inputs into the link, we will share it on the WhatsApp group. And I will also send the link of our WhatsApp group. What I'm going to do for the last 10 minutes, I am going to take that question from some comment that was coming right now from someone who was speaking. But we're going to create breakout rooms where we can go and know each other quickly. But at the same time, I'm going to give you all 5 minutes to fill in your introduction on this link. Okay? And who was speaking? Go ahead and share.
Yeah, Divya, can I share that?
Someone was
See, I
speaking while
love
I
the
was.
last sentence. I love the last
Yes,
sentence
go
that
ahead.
today is the first day of the rest of our life. And that sentence. I really love it. I always tell in my business also, today is the first day of my business after 26 years of my business. So every day is a learning process and lifelong learning. And I think Lipika, thank you very much. I learned a lot. I have already taken a lot of notes actually. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
So, Lipika, first of all, a big thank you for doing such a wonderful presentation. I loved it. Most of the points what you have said were reinforced. I know about the 80-20 rule. I adapt it in my business to a certain extent. I know about having a continuous prospects in future so that we can work on it. But somewhere down the line, it gets diluted, in our life because life takes over. And then when you get somebody to speak about it so beautifully, it reiterates what we have learned and what has been forgotten, and it brings to the forefront so that we realign ourselves. I always believe in that axe, the woodcutter story where we have to sharpen our axes every now and then to be the best in our business. And this made me realize that, yes, how important it is. And especially the last thing, what you said, have time, balance your life. We always get into this rat race and there's hardly any time for us to give to family. We have missed so many occasions, so many functions, weddings, going out with children, spending time, all this looking back. And then now we giving time to our health. We make sure that we go for our walks, and it's come a full circle. And now it's beautifully done that you have to give time to yourself, because you love the most yourself. You have to love yourself the most. Only then you can be the best, right? And
Well,
then,
so well
of course,
put.
your family. And then you go to the clients. So the time thing, what you said, cut your meetings, make sure that your timings are shorter. This is what resonates with me, that unnecessarily we spend time on meetings which does nothing to us. But if you can shorten that and give more that same time to what is more important in your life, prioritize, and then your life will become so much more easier. Great insights and amazing. I would love to get in touch with you and keep in touch with you. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm so happy that you've grasped all of this so beautifully well. In fact, explained it better than I have explained it, actually. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deepika, and thank you, Bharat,
Okay,
for bringing.
brilliant. So thanks. Great, super. So guys, let's has everyone seen the link in the chat? Is everyone able to fill in your introductions in the chat? Lipika, you should do it too, so that you will come into our database and everyone can access you whenever they need.
Okay. I'm just doing it right away.
Before you
So
do that,
the
you
link
can
of the
join our
introduction
WhatsApp group,
that I've given.
or I could add you there.
Don't click on it.
Lipika,
Yeah, there's a WhatsApp link
Yeah.
as well that we have
Yeah.
shared.
I'll add
Okay,
you to
okay.
the
So
I'm
let's
just
quickly do that for the next 2 minutes. Whoever finishes can say done in the chat if you can, so we know you're done. And make sure you're in our WhatsApp group. Great, Bharat.
We started with Shelley and we ended with Lipika, the month of women entrepreneurs. Lipika, I have one statement to make. We are all differently able. Men to men, women to women. We are all empowered. We are blessed. And let us be shoulder to shoulder. Let there no distinction between a woman and a man. As humans, we are there shoulder to shoulder working with each other.
Absolutely. Beautifully said. I totally resonate with that.
And Shelley is here. Shelley was the one who started the whole month of women entrepreneurs. Shelley, a soundbite from you.
Okay. Shelley.
Thank you. My cat's been distracting me, but I have been listening and really, really so rich in information for us. And I'm sure that's why, when you said, I just have a few more slides, we were all like, yes, keep going. So thank you for that. It was really, really insightful. And I think I speak for everyone in that we all really, really appreciate what you've given us.
Okay, great. So now, guys, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create breakout rooms because obviously we have only about 10 minutes. So making small
And
rooms of
Alifia,
only 3
1
people.
minute. Before we do that, let everyone put their LinkedIn on the group so that they can connect each other. And if they can also put a small elevator pitch about them on the chat, that would be
That will
wonderful.
go in the group in the Google form already. So once they
Small
fill the
elevator
Google form,
pitch. Anyway, continue,
At
please.
least
once they fill,
new people, Lifia, give the new people a chance to do their elevator pitch because the regulars don't have to do it.
because we have only 10 minutes. So even if people take 10 seconds, we won't be able to finish.
Now
We
it
have
is
30
7
people in the
minutes.
room today.
So that is
So
why
Follow
let
the
them put
leader.
their elevator pitch
Bharat
on
Bhai,
the chat.
Bharat Bhai.
Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, Gaurav.
Alifia, your
yes.
wish is our command. Please lead us.
I think we have too many cooks today. So back out, guys. All right, breakout rooms are open. Go in and get to know a few quality people that you get to know is better than knowing a whole room of shallow connects. So a few deeper connects will be better. So there's a bigger room today. If you want, we can do smaller rooms. It's a 3 people only. Introduce yourself. Do not allow anyone to hijack the time. And go ahead. Opened all the rooms. Everyone go into your rooms, introduce yourselves. Wally not going? Hi. Aki, you didn't go into your room?
Hi, sorry, I missed that one.
I'm moving you into a room so you can get to know people there. Can you join the room 4?
Okay, I'll just do it over here. Just give me a moment. I have to click on the link over there or something.
Yeah, just join. I try to move you, but just join that link. Hi, Akhilesh, you're back. You're on mute, actually.
Hi, good morning, Alifia. Seeing you after a
Hi,
long
you're
time.
mute. Yes. You came back from
Good
the
to
room?
see. No, I don't know. Just joined.
Okay, I put you into room 7. Did you finish with the introduction at the room?
I don't know. I just joined here. I mean, I don't know
Are
about
you
how
just
it's
joined
happening.
now? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
moving you in room 5. You can get to know people there in the room. We've gone into breakout rooms. Hi, Jyoti. How are you? Hi, Akhilesh. What happened?
Again, just keep on disconnecting. I don't know what happening.
Jyoti, which room were you in? You're coming back. You're getting disconnected.
Yeah, maybe some network issue.
Okay. If you want, I can try to put you back. Otherwise, you can stay in the main room and chat with me.
Sure. Great. So
How's the
how's
crypto
everything
market
going on?
going?
Yeah, crypto market is, because Trump has decided to put on tariffs, so, it is impacted in every field, in crypto also. But we have, a kind of system where, even in a deeper, in a downtrend market, we are earning profit.
Really?
That is AI bot crypto trading system. So
Okay.
in that system, I'm earning every day good profit just by keeping my funds in my own account, not giving it to any company, not giving it to anyone. So that
So
is
which
the
coin
best
of
part.
crypto? Which coin of crypto do you?
It is not only coin, actually, it is the strategy we are using it. We are not investing in, in this system, that the bot does the trading and give the profits in our own account. So it is basically trading, not, for investment. It is not a good time to, for a new investors, for that. But for traders, yes, absolutely, this is a wonderful, because if there is a high volatility, you make profit, even the market goes up or goes down. So we have that kind of AI bot with us, so which makes profit even if the market goes up and even the market goes down. We use such strategies. So, and our funds are in our own control, own exchange.
Wow, interesting.
So we are using AI, to get the profit now in all conditions. Because manually it is very difficult to make profit in such a market.
Did anyone lose money already? It's almost lost, right? Most people would have lost.
If I show you, because we have that is on everything on app actually, and I'm on laptop. So if I show you the profit, you will be amazed to see.
Wow, really?
Within 10 days, we have made some profit of somewhere around $395 for a $1,000 account holding in just in our own exchange. Within 10 days span. And the market is
Wow.
all going, downtrend. But our
So in 1
strategy
month,
has
you're
worked so
doubling.
well.
So in 1
Yeah,
month, you're doubling, huh?
in 1 month it is double. And nobody will, believe us, I tell you. But I have the proof. I can show you with all the graph and how much everyday profit is coming up using my own future trading strategies.
But what about, did anyone lose also? There must be some people who
See,
lost
the
their fund.
robot actually does not do any loss trading. Okay. It will wait for its price to, and then it makes profit. But manually, if you cut the trade, then you may lose, because then the robot will sell at this point of time, whenever you cut the trade.
So there's not a
So
single person who lost anything.
yes. And if you
Oh, yeah,
see,
so
last 10 days, see every day, the profits are coming up. No single losses
wow,
in fact.
amazing.
Come to Hong Kong, Akhilesh, and go to where Shelly is living. You will forget profits. The biggest profit you will make is happiness when you go there.
Absolutely. Happiness only comes when you are, uh, having no tension, you are having what you want to achieve. That makes people happy actually. And you don't have any stress.
Brother, I have a wonderful partner in my Toastmaster. His name is Andrew. He was
Okay.
working in Lava, Lava Mobile. It's a
Lava
big
Mobile
transport.
India.
No, Lava Mobile. It's Lava, the Hong Kong company, which is transportation. And he
Okay.
moved to Bangkok. He got a new job. He switched there. And he was just on flight today to Jakarta because Bangkok had this so many people. And he
Yes,
was,
yes, yes.
I mean,
Massive.
yeah, I think it's such a lovely, he's such a lovely person, and always happy. But then what can you do when nature has? So you have to build that resilience that you will be happy whatever happens in my life.
Absolutely.
His
Absolutely.
building
You're
has
right.
a crack. He survived that and he's on a flight now. So, blessed to be there.
I mean,
Fantastic. I think everyone's just coming back.
that is why we are grateful for. That is why we are grateful for, seeing this beautiful day, seeing this beautiful opportunity, beautiful people and all. Some people have not even seen that.
One thing I'm grateful for is I get up every day and put my gratitude to Anupama ji because this gratitude corner for the week stays with me. And, thank you, Anupama ji, multiple times. And you will not believe it, the vibes I send you every day morning.
And I'm
The pleasure
thankful to
is
you,
mine, and
Bharatji,
thank you,
to
Bharatji. You're
introduce me
making
to
my
this
day.
system. I'm thankful to Bharatji, who introduced me to this system some time back.
Malika, we have a sound bite from you?
But guys,
Body
just one
connect.
second, Bharat, just 1 minute. Guys, a lot of people have not filled your introductions in the link. I don't have Ruhi, I don't have Malika, I only have so I have Lipika, Prabhakar, Sunil, Jude, Lata, Bharat, Pia, Shantanu, Mudit, Nitin, Walid, Gaurav, Shelly, and Anupama. I don't have the rest. So Ruhi,
Yeah, I'll probably fill in because we were talking and all that, so I could not complete it.
yeah.
I'll take it and I'll I think post the meeting I should be able to. I'll just open the
Correct.
link and do that. Thank
Just
you.
do it because all your contacts will go to everyone. We will share it
I
in
have
the
just
WhatsApp group.
submitted.
Yeah.
Please check. I've
Okay,
just
great.
submitted. Just check if mine
Or
is
you
there.
cracked
Namita.
Google, Namita?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
Crack
share
Google.
the link again on the okay.
I've
Wonderful.
sent
I
it a
got
couple
that.
of times. I've just sent it
Yeah.
again.
Sure.
And
Thank
make
you.
sure you join our WhatsApp group as well, which is extremely important. This
Yeah.
message here, just
Yeah.
about. And of course, you can. So,
Felipe,
Samina,
can you
and
just do this once this ends and then I can fill in again because I think I was chatting with the people in the breakout
yeah, I'm sure
rooms.
you are. Yeah, just do that because then we will send it. Okay, but go ahead.
Perfect.
And so actually, officially, we are at 5 minutes over. So I want to officially call this meeting to a close, but I definitely want to invite you all. What we normally do is we share, all of us introduce ourselves, and we share contacts and connections for you and for your business. This is what we do in our conventional meeting when we don't have such an like Lipika. So when we have such a beautiful speaker, we want to let them take the limelight. But otherwise, we have a lot of business sharing and networking and stuff. So I want to definitely encourage you all and invite you all to come back next Saturday. We meet every Saturday, same meeting link. And definitely come back so that we can share contacts, connections, references, and stuff for all of our businesses. And for now, today, do fill the link so that your contacts are there and we'll share it. And we'll keep the room open for another 10, 15 minutes or even half an hour because the group is big. If you all want to chat, I can even create breakout rooms. If you all want to self-select and get into room for a one-on-one discussions with anyone, go ahead and do that. Okay, so free chat now. And thank you all for coming. And thank you, Lipika, again.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me, Alifia. And I think you guys are doing a great job and I will be happy to be associated in future too.
You are
Looking
already in the
forward.
group. Lipika, I understand you are multi-talented. We've seen some of your talents already. Maybe you can sing a song for us now.
Oh my goodness. No, I'm a poor singer, but why don't you sing a song for us, please?
Very good. He always piles on everyone. It's a good one, Lipika. You give it back to him in the same coin.
Okay, let me see.
Yes,
I see
Jasmine.
a raise of hand. Maybe Jasmine can sing a song for us.
I'll sing a song, but in Malayalam, but you will not understand anything.
Sure, why
Doesn't
not?
matter.
We'll
You are
understand, no
so,
problem.
we'll
We are
understand
versatile
with
in
your
language.
smile and your
and no barrier.
We'll
Only do
understand
those
the
action
music.
songs.
We won't
Songs
understand
are
the words,
amazing
but
to
the music.
listen. We don't
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
language to learn. Gotilo, nobody knows what is the meaning of Gotilo, but it is multiple hit. So just sing.
Even
We
the
like the vibe.
Spanish and the English songs, we don't understand some of the words, but we love it.
Despacito.
One Hindi song actually
Despacito.
became